every time we start these things, bro, it's always crack me up, man. I can't ever keep a straight face with you anymore, brother.
Just as well.
Impact and chill, impact and chill, and John and Aaron being goofballs tonight, bro. I had to start off with laughter because I don't want this to get too serious, but man,
Yeah.
this one's gonna hit. This
Uh,
one is definitely going to hit.
I think it will, but I'm going to quickly jump in here. This episode is brought to you by Focus 20 Coaching and Warrior Shed.
Yeah,
Like,
boy, two of the top-notch
if
coaches
we
in the
were to do some ads,
game.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Dude, if we were doing ads, bro, it would be something like this. This episode is brought to you by Impact and Chill, Focus 20 Coaching, and Warrior Shed Coaching.
All
Something
right,
something
all right.
low,
We got,
something low key, bro. I don't know. I
we're
totally
gonna
failed miserably, but I just was thinking too hard on that one.
we're gonna have to work on this. Now, I know that John also has a free guide. I've also got a free guide, and if you guys want it, the links are in the comments. So there you go.
There you go.
All right,
All right,
all
bro. You
right.
ready to hit
Let's.
into this, man? What's gonna
I
get you?
love, yeah. Look, I think I'm in a little bit of denial here with what we're going to be talking about. But hey, I've always been the one to embrace the unknown. I don't know where this is going to go, but I love the topic and I love the questions with what are going to be thrown at me. So hey, man, hit me with it.
I'm glad that I at least got you a little bit prepared, Aaron, because a lot of people got to realize when you ask these questions to yourself, they get you. You start thinking, and that's what you want to do, especially with this question, bro. So the question
Mm,
that I have for you tonight is one word, but it's broken down into three different questions. One word, and the word is why. WHY. And there's three questions that come along with this, Aaron. And I've heard this before, man. I can't take all the credit on this. I've heard this. I've heard some people say this on previous videos and stuff. The questions that stem from this word why: who helped you, who healed you, and who hurt you.
mm.
How
Let's just
about
sit
that?
there. Let's just sit there for a bit. And I really want people to take in those questions. The reality is we never ask ourselves these questions. We never
No,
ask,
we don't.
and that's what keeps a lot of us stuck in the darkness, in the pit, like wherever, whatever you want to call it. Um, and if you ask yourself those questions, first thing that came to me is gratitude. The amount of
Mm,
gratitude and that place of being grateful where you sit when you find out, when you have an answer for all of those three questions. I think, yeah, for me, gratitude is absolutely what comes in. And the gratitude for realizing, seeing, and understanding and being able to move forward, I think for me is a really big key. Um, but yeah, I want to hear you, man. I want you to take the floor for this one. This is like you had a really interesting night tonight, which has probably spurred the idea for having this conversation. So, what have you got for us, man?
yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. I'll own this one completely. I was actually at a grief share group tonight. I'm attending a new one. I still attend the other one as well. This is the thing, man. I'll tell you, when you get to listen to these groups, it's a total game changer for your mind. You almost crave it. You can't ever stop. And so because of that, I'm not going to get long-winded on that piece of it. I'm just going to say that's where I was at tonight. And it sparked this question for me as I'm sitting in the group listening to these people speak about their grief. The questions came up, and I start thinking about it as I'm listening in this group. Well, this group, if I'm answering one of the questions, this is going to be that first question that I'm going to answer: who helped you?
Mm,
This group alone, and again, it's been different people. Bro, you know grief, and you also know these groups, they change based on people now grieving the loss of their loved ones. So who helped me? It's me getting around people telling love stories. Because again, I will say this and I'll wear this badge of honor because I feel like that's what it is. My beautiful boy, Jaden Nash Alvarado, was taken from me on October 30th, 2022. And I now am a grieving father forever. So if I'm a grieving father forever, I need help. And bro, I can go in several different directions with the help. But I'll even say this, who helped heal me? Again, I just threw both words in there. But who healed me? My boys. My brother over here from another mother, checking on me when I was in my darkest hours, helping to heal somebody who, bro, at that time we weren't even as close as we
Yeah.
are now. And you still fucking reached out to me, brother. You realize I'm answering two of these questions right out of the gate, Aaron. I'm not wasting any time, bro, because you know what? I attribute a lot of my healing to you, to my other brothers in a business that we said yes to that
Mm.
certainly forever, bro, saved my life. And the truth is, man, if I don't say yes to an opportunity, I don't know where I end up. I've said this before. I feel like I've said this before, Aaron, but it all ties into this question. And it's so important to understand when you ask these questions, you have to dig into your brain a little bit and be like, man, who was there for me?
Yeah.
Who had my back in my darkest hour? And then who also just talked shit and said, yeah, I'll be there for you whenever you need me, but never was there. Who was that person? You
Mm.
have to go through your mental Rolodex. I'm using myself in an age there, brother. Rolodex.
Oh,
To
I know
talk
what
about it.
that. Yeah, yeah. Does
You
anyone
know
else
what a
know what that
Rolodex
is?
is.
If I can Google that shit. Oh man.
Google the Rolodex. You got to go back. You got to go back
Yeah.
into the vault a little bit, and you have to ask yourself those questions, and you have to be real. You can't just be like, "Oh yeah, it was that cup of coffee that I had that saved everything for me." No,
Mm.
no. Dig deep. Who were the people that were there? That, in my case, I just answered two, bro. I'm leaving the last one for you. Who helped me and who healed me? But the third question, Aaron, you're gonna get the answer to the other one. But right out of the gate, I'm asking you the question: Who hurt you?
I'll have to say, and it goes back to reference with what you said with the first two questions. It's different in certain stages of our life. You can never pinpoint
Yes.
one particular person, one particular moment, because there's various moments and there's various things. But I think that and this is going to be really interesting for a lot of people to understand who hurt me. And I'm going to be answering it, who hurts me the most?
Mm.
And I'm going to say me. I do.
Wow.
And
Do explain, bro. Do
the
explain.
okay, I want people to think deep here. This is not a superficial fucking, these are not superficial questions. These are not questions that you can answer within 30 seconds. These are questions that you need to sit with. You need to sit in silence with. You need to sit
Good.
there and you need to feel what comes up and you need to listen to what comes up. And you cannot ignore what comes up because it's normally the fucking truth. And while you were asking me that question, not a single person, not a single name came up. Yes, I can look at my parents and I can blame my parents.
Yep.
But did they hurt me? No, all I'm doing is blaming my parents for me paying attention and listening to them and being guided by them. They didn't know any better either. They just knew what they knew.
Damn.
I wasn't listening to me because if I was listening to me, I wouldn't be paying attention to my parents. If I was listening to me and doing my thing, my parents would just love me for me anyway. As my mum always said, I don't care what you do, Aaron, as long as it makes you happy. You know, I'll remember that for the rest of my life. That's what my mum always said. We had some really cool conversations. But you know what? Mum being mum and dads and fathers being fathers, they just want their kids to be happy. We're here for you.
Yep.
I'm not going to tell you. And unfortunately, this is where the codependence thing comes in, where you have so many parents telling their kids what to do. They don't give their kids the rope and the scope and the I guess the for them to make the decisions themselves and just to let them know that, hey, man, you do your thing, you make your decisions, but we're here for you if you need me or you need us. That's where a lot of parents, I'm going off track there a little bit, but that's kind of like where I'm going. And the reason I say me, the reason I say that I hurt myself the most is because of the decisions I constantly make. There's no one else to
How
blame.
does that make you feel, Aaron, when you say that though? How does that bug you?
Got a little bit of a tremor in the lip at the moment. So yeah, yeah. Like I think this is probably the first time that I've actually said in public that I'm the problem. Because
Wow.
here's the thing. The reality is, and this is where I want to go with this, is that who makes all the decisions? Someone else or you? Someone else can guide you and can give you all the things in the world and give you all the pros in you making a decision. They can give you all the cons in you making the decision. But ultimately, you're the one that made the decision. Ultimately, the reality is you decided to go either left or right. You decided to either go straight. You decided to do whatever it is you needed to do. The problem is we never take full responsibility of our actions. So if you have a look at going that, you're fat, well, you're to fucking blame because of the decisions you've made with the food that you eat. You're fat for a reason. Don't fucking blame everyone else. Don't blame external circumstances. You're the one that put the burger in your face. You're the one that ate the burger. You're the one that's sitting on the couch. You're the one that's not going to the gym. All right. So that's that side of it. When we look at it from a business perspective, is that if you're constantly spending money out of the business, your business is not growing. And then you get to a point where you go, fuck, I got no money in the bank account. Bro, it's your decisions and you're the one that's either not doing the work to help progress in the business or you're overspending. No one else. You decided. So instead of sitting there going, I don't need this right now, I don't need this right now, or investing money in areas where it needs to be, you're the problem. You're the one that has made the decision. Relationships. You're the one that hasn't emotionally invested in a relationship. You're the one that has constantly seen the relationship as you make me happy instead of me sitting here and going, no one can make me happy. I'm the only one that can make me happy. No one can make me whole. I'm the only one that can make me whole. So if you're constantly looking at this other person and looking at them going, what can you do for me? You're the one that's thinking that. You're the one that's making those decisions, saying those things to either emotionally deposit into a relationship and grow the relationship, and make the other person feel fucking special or not. So there's a
Mm.
whole, and again, I brought up, my four pillars, my four elements. I brought up my four areas of life that I look at, and it's like, but the reality comes back is that if you're not pointing the finger back at you, you're pointing it at someone else. And if you're constantly pointing it at someone else and you're constantly blaming circumstances and other people for your own failures, you're kind of missing a point of all about life, you know? So
Yeah.
I say
It's
that
always-
with complete openness and I say that with complete accountability. I own my own shit. And until people start to own their own shit, you will never be able to move forward. You'll never be able to see what you're truly worthy of, and you'll never be able to see your true worth, who you truly are as a person.
I
Because
love it, bro.
and this is where you don't come from that place of service, and you're always looking for someone else to fucking help you. That's that victim scarcity mentality mindset. So there you go,
Well,
bro.
oh, I love it, bro. And I'm gonna say this too, man. That just got me thinking about, the questions I just answered. And ultimately, man, like you say, owning it, you know, the truth is, Aaron, how do I get somebody to help me if I don't ask for the help? Right. So,
Mm,
so
mm,
it's crazy that you just spun that the way that you did, because ultimately all three of these questions have to be you. Right. And again, what I
yes.
mean by that is you're not answering those questions with you hurt you.
Yeah.
You're saying I'm the one that realized that I'm doing this and I have to dig myself out.
Yeah.
Therefore, who heals me and who helps me, that all depends on what I do in order to seek that healing and that helping, right?
Fuck yeah. I love that. I love it. And this is where the whole accountability comes in. And this is, yes, who hurt me is me. I'm not staying stuck there. I'm
Right.
acknowledging it and owning that. And when you acknowledge and own that, where does that leave you? It leaves you with empowerment. It doesn't leave you stuck. It doesn't leave you in the darkness. It leaves you with, I own my shit. Okay, now that you own your shit, now what? Let's go. Let's fucking
Now
go.
what?
Now that you've recognized it and you've realized it, let's fucking move. Let's fucking go. All right. And I think that's a big reality for people. You always had people there for you. You always had people there that were just checking up on you. How you doing, bro? Here for you when and if you needed me. You know, you're the one that reached out. And you were the one that saw the gift that was around you and went, you know what? Cool. Or you could have easily have ignored that. They were still going to be there. Could have easily ignored that and gone, you know what? I'm happy where I'm at the moment. But are you
Yeah.
really? Are you
But are you
really
really?
truly happy where you at with where you're at? So this is where and there's a lot of coaches that will say the person in the mirror is the one that's your competition. Mm, yes and no. I think yesterday's version of me is my competition.
There you go.
And this is
Because
where,
today's a new version,
yeah,
right?
100%. Yeah, you've woken up, completely new day, completely new version. Let's go. You can either live in tomorrow and not change, or you can live for the future. Future hasn't happened yet, but what we
Mm.
can do is in our moment right now, which is our present moment and our gift right now, to determine how our tomorrow looks. And it's not an overnight. This is not something that's like all of a sudden, just a fucking snap of the fingers and I'm ready. Both you and I, if you, let's look at you as an example, John. Where were you 12 months ago?
Oh,
Yeah. This has
oof.
been a 12-month daily fucking journey. This is not an every now and then over 12 months, every fucking day for 12 months. Let's go back further. Let's go back October 30,
Yeah.
2022
Yes. Yes.
to where we are now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Still,
bro, yeah, man, that's huge. That's huge that you say that, Aaron, because it's all seasons, man.
yeah.
I can break everything down. I remember every month, even though I was trying to run away from every month. I remember it like it was all yesterday. Every single month. And I don't remember it any for any other reason other than to look back and look at the journey that it's been on for me, the healing journey that it's been on for me that I've had to. Aaron, this is the thing, man. This is why I do what I do because I know there's so many people that don't know where to go and that don't know where to turn to. I was
Mhm.
one of those guys. And so if you don't dig yourself out, you then start telling your story that you are a victim and nobody else is going through it and you're the only one and nobody understands you. The truth is that's not accurate. That's false. You're teaching you're you're telling yourself a story that's not true. And it's because you're so hurt and you're so broken and you don't know where to turn and your brothers don't understand you and everybody's going to judge you. Brother, this is everything I went through, Aaron. Everything I went through. And it's not like it's all wrapped up and a bow's put on it and I'm all great and everything's fantastic. No, I speak this stuff straight from the heart so that another brother or another person for that matter can hear me and go, man, John understands. Because guess what? I can honestly, wholeheartedly say, Aaron, that I do. I understand what you're going through because I was fucking there. I was there. So, like you say, Aaron, whenever you bring that up, man, whenever you say, look at the last 12 months, it gives me chills, dude.
Mm.
It gives me chills because I know that if I would have stayed stuck, I don't know if I would be sitting here behind the mic with you, brother. That's scary. That's not what we want. We don't want more men to do that. And it's fucking hard. It's a challenge every day, but we got to get up for it, man. And to be quite honest, Aaron, this pod tonight, bro, was not about a strategy. This was simply to challenge people. Everybody on YouTube, get on there and ask yourselves these three questions. Who helped you? Who hurt you? And who healed you? Why? That's one word broken down into three questions, brother. And I'll tell you what, Aaron, that's what got me today, man. Is you want to say any last words before we wrap it up, brother?
as much as this has, it's been probably one of the most solemn podcasts we've done for the last couple of weeks. Like the last couple of podcasts we've done have been a little bit, lighthearted, and conversations and the topics have been, not as deep as this. And I think that the space that we're both in, it's not talked enough. And there's a lot of men that will blow it off, go, I'll be right. She'll be right. I'm okay. No, you're fucking not.
Yeah. No, you're not.
No, you're not. If you were the first person to turn around and say that I'm okay, I guarantee you that you're not. I guarantee you that you're going through some hurt. There's something that you're going through. You're just not confident enough. You don't have enough strength to be able to either seek help or to talk to someone.
Aaron, that's the first lie people say, if you think about it. When you walk out of your house, what's the first person if you talk to somebody at work, wherever that
How are
is,
you, mate? I'm okay.
how are you? I'm good.
Yeah, yeah,
Lies,
yeah.
lies after lies after lies. Quit lying.
Stop
You
fucking
know,
lying.
the more real you can get with it, brother. And
Yeah,
like you say, I love that we did this one, Aaron, because
same,
this is the truth,
same.
man. It needed to be talked about. I don't, and bro, and oh, by the way, you were on a live, I want to say last week, and yes, June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month out here in the States.
Yeah,
So, brother, uh, we're in June. Let's talk about it. So that's why I'm glad that we swooped in here. Ask yourself these questions, guys. Remember, Aaron and I are here.
mm,
We're not going anywhere. Drop us a freaking comment. Let us know that you needed a mate to talk to. We got you. You got one mate on one side of the pond. You got another one on the other side of the pond. We're here for you. We got your back. It can't just be, like you say, lighthearted anymore, Aaron, especially this month, brother. I don't want to lose another brother. And the truth is, we're losing them left and right every day because of the same fucking stress.
yeah,
And I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm
yeah.
tired of it. I don't want that no more.
Yeah, and I don't want to drag this out any longer because this can go on for a long, long conversation. Um, all I want people to do is when you've listened to this, I want you to sit there and I want you to ask yourself one other question. What are you grateful for?
Oh, love that, bro. Love that, man. These are all
So,
things that would challenge the brain. And then when you ask yourself that last question, you should calm yourself down enough because if you're not finding things that you're grateful for, ask yourself why. Go back to the whys.
yes,
You can go back and forth all night with that one, brother.
yeah, yeah. So, as John said, we're here for you. We're here for everyone. We're here for anyone that is just wanting to have a conversation. I'm not here to try and sell you anything. I'm not here to convince you
And
need to jump onto my
we're not,
programs.
yeah, bro, we're not professionals. We're not PhDs. We're two brothers that have gone through it.
Yeah, we're just
And
two.
we have stories, and this is our journey out of that we want to share with you.
Two guys that just care. Two guys that just want, that know that our world is so much better than what it was 12 months ago. We just want other people to experience the same joy that we've had in the last 12 months. So please
My brother,
don't, just, like, don't feel ashamed. Just please reach
yeah.
out.
Hey, you just asked the question. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for you, bro. I've said this on the podcast many times. It's never gonna not go unannounced. I'm so grateful for you, brother.
Thank you,
Appreciate the
brother.
hell out of you, man.
That day's got to happen where I've got to go to Denver, man. That satanic airport of yours in Colorado. I've got to go to Denver.
Good luck.
I've,
Good luck.
so
I'm not picking you up.
it's
That's a scary airport.
it's a bucket list of mine, to head to the States to actually do a podcast face to face with my brother from another mother. Um, and I think that if we hadn't have started this podcast journey, I don't think we'd completely realize like how much we can transform our own lives and how much we can be so open to go, you know what? Fuck. We all have a purpose. We all have a gift. So great. Let's run with this. Let's see where this goes. So love you, bro. Stud. It's
Love you too,
been
mate.
the yeah, these weekends, these weekly podcasts are fucking epic. And I hope everyone has got something from this. Please, I know you know someone who needs to hear this message today. I fucking know it. Like I know it. I feel it. Share this with them, or just let them know that John and I are here. Point them into our pages, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be Facebook. Like just share something that we have that you know they need to hear. How they receive it is not up to you. It's up to them. And if it hits them, and if they realize that, fuck, I need to start with starting something, thank you.
Then we did our job, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Bro,
All right, amigo. Appreciate you as always, man.
love you, man. Love you guys.
Until next time.
Thank you for paying attention to us. Until next time. Exactly. All right, guys. Take care.
Take care.